Hey guys, so as the title of the video says, why to not settle for less is what I'll be talking about in this video. So how would you know that you're settling for less? There are several moments in your life when you're settling for less and you're not even aware about it, like not even in the tiniest of bits. Like even I myself had several areas in my life where I was just existing and I didn't had no idea that I'm settling for less. Like I was just having my daily coffee and stuff, and I used to have these random realizations that wait, this area of my life really sucks. Like I don't really like it, but what can I even do? Like I'm stuck in this situation, and then that clicked to me. I'm stuck in this situation? Be for real. Like I can get out of the situation. So why am I stuck in it? Okay, I get it. I've heard this quote from a friend. He said, when you feel like one area of your life is empty, then you have to fill it with something else. Like you have to replace it so that area of your life will get filled. Now that's what he told me. I don't know why he told that to me, but it makes sense to me now because I've had so many areas in my life which are vacant. Like the areas of my life which I don't even think are gonna get filled. And this mindset has been holding me back. Like that's what I realized. Like this mindset that these areas that are vacant, I don't think they're ever gonna be fulfilled, held me back. And they generally didn't got fulfilled until I realized the fact. And that is settling for less. Like you're not even realizing that you're settling for less. Like these are the type of things where you should open up your eyes. Open your eyes even if you can't see anything. Open your eyes even if you're seeing 50%, and open your eyes like especially when you can't see everything. I just want you to open your eyes to every aspect of your life and suspect it. Like am I do I really deserve this? Like, and the reason why you shouldn't be settling for less is what I'm going to be talking about in this video majorly. Because there's a lot of people who feel this way, that sacrificing is a major aspect for your life. I do not think so. Why do you have to sacrifice in your life? I never got the concept of sacrificing because I just don't believe in it. And what are you going to do about it? Who's going to force me to sacrifice something? Who's going to know the better of me better than myself? The more of what you believe, the more of what you see. And that is that the more of what I'm believing, it's kind of like manifesting. Like if I'm gonna believe into this certain code, like oh I have to make sacrifices for love, then I will have to make sacrifices for love. And why would I want to make sacrifices for anything? Like why would I want to do that? That's why I just don't believe in this concept, and you cannot tell me otherwise. And you cannot tell yourself otherwise, is what I want to tell you. Like buckle the hell up. This is not what you deserve. Now let's get back to the topic. Why should you not settle for less? First things first, self-worth and value. Your self-worth and value are so high that you're not even aware about it on your own self. And that is your higher self. Now, why would you want to manifest something for yourself and settle for less and demean your self-worth and your own value and what inherently, initially, you are capable of doing, what you're born with? You're just looking down on it. And you're lowering your own self worth, your own self esteem. Because I've seen people settle for less even when they're aware about it and still don't back off. Like, why would you do that to yourself? When there's abundance out there, why are you choosing to live in a little house? Like when there's a whole mansion for you out there. Why are you not moving to the mansion? When the mansion is especially calling out to you. Because you can only witness things whenever they're calling out to you. I've read this in Heidegger, what is called thinking. So I basically read this book and it was all about how thinking resonates with the fact that whatever there's the thing, that the thing in itself, not until and unless the thing calls out to you, will it be apparent to you, to be visible to you, for you to be able to perceive. And this is what I believe in. Like, a communication is always two-way, right? And so is perception. So when the mansion is calling out to you, and the calling out of the mansion is that you realizing the fact that you're settling for less. Now, make this all make sense. Hear it again if you need to. But the mansion for you is the fact that your realization hitting you that I'm settling for less, and you're still choosing to live in this small house. is your fault. Like it's nobody else's fault. Do not blame anybody else but yourself at this point. But why would you even want to blame yourself? I just don't understand. When you have too much to live for, you have too much to experience, you have too much to gain, and yet you still want to live in a small house. How much can you demean your self worth and your own value? You're not aware about your value. Why? You're inherently born with so much power. You're inherently born with so much capabilities and a lot of value into your soul. And you're looking down on everything. And that's something that you should not do. Now, second is missed opportunities. Like there are so many opportunities. If you okay, now let me just explain one scenario to you what you are doing right now. Like you get a job offer at Google or something, and they're gonna pay you like what? I don't know. Like they're gonna pay you a crazy amount of money, okay? I don't know the money values or something, but they're gonna pay you a crazy amount of money, but you still choose to work at your local tea shop, which you really hate, and you don't want to work there, but you just have to because your friend of yours is working there, and you just want to chit chat with them, and you're losing the Google job, and you're doing the underpaid job of the tea shop near your house just because you want to chit chat with your friend, just because you're choosing the comfort. Didn't that sound weird dumb? But some of you are actually doing that. Like not this exact situation, but something similar with this essence. You're implementing that in your life. And now I want you to think back on it and stop doing that. I want you to go and pursue what is the best for you. I want you to make the best out of your passions and ambitions. People are doing what they don't love in their life, and I do not like that. Even okay, a week ago, I was doing what I didn't love. Like I was doing the thing that I hated the most, and then I just was like, okay, I'm done. And then I moved out of it. And just in 1 week, I have never felt better in my whole life than I'm doing right now. Like in this 1 week, a lot have changed in my life for the best. And I'm just loving it. I just want you to do what you love and do not miss any opportunities. Like even if you love, okay, there could be a scenario where the tea shop has a lot of potential to pay you better than Google in some day. Then that's a good investment. But be sure of the investment as well. Is what I just want to warn you about. Now, taking back from the investment point, let's hop on to personal growth and fulfillment. Now, I just want you to do something where you feel like you will grow personally and mentally, socially, and every aspect which matters to you basically. And you're gonna feel fulfilled because there are a lot of opportunities out there, good and bad, or anything, and you should not be doing something which doesn't resonate with you, like which your soul doesn't like to do, which you yourself just gives you the ick to do. Why would you do something like that just for the sake of doing it? Like there's this thing, another experience that I would want to drop, that some people are doing the job just because they need some money. I get it. I get that. But they don't realize that once they're gonna drop the job and once they'll get into something that they actually love, actually feel the personal growth towards, they feel fulfilled where, they will receive the money. And there's this another Hindu legendary about this, which I'm gonna actually tell you about it.
Yeah, actually, never mind this. I'm so dumb. It was basically that the goddess of wealth, that is Lakshmi, marries the god of devotion or dharma, or basically responsibility, that is Vishnu. And it can be interpreted in a way that when you act with dharma, that is true calling or a rightful path, as Vishnu does, Lakshmi, that is wealth, will naturally follow. If you chase Lakshmi directly, she is elusive. But when you follow your path with integrity and love, she comes to you willingly. Lakshmi is also said to reside in the places where there is effort, love, cleanliness, and sincerity. Again, reinforcing that wealth follows quality actions and purpose, not greed. And that's what I wanted to explain, damn it.
They give out a message together that if you do what you love, you will get money. So if you will not grow, you will not feel fulfilled, and you're gonna feel so empty, and you're gonna spiral into very bad depressive places. Do you want to do that to yourself, or do you just want to live the life to the fullest? Choose your weapon, girl. Living without regrets, with happiness and satisfaction. Now, would you want to be on a deathbed and just think like, oh, I wish I did that thing rather than pursuing that career? I would have been so much happier in my life. All this money that I have, is just sitting on my bank account and I'm just gonna die. What am I gonna do with the money? I should have just done what I loved, man. Do you wanna be that, or just do you wanna be happy? Like, because I've seen so many old people, even my own grandparents. But yeah, because they do that. And and why would you not want to be happy in your life and satisfied and be on a deathbed and die happily? Like, no, it's not even about dying. It's just about living truly and living a life without regrets means that actively seeking what you truly desire and accomplishing that in each and every aspect of your life, feeling like you're doing something, feeling like you're fulfilled, feeling like you love your life. This essence that you love your life is not being experienced by a lot of people as we are sitting right now, as I'm talking to you. There's not a lot of people who say that they love their life. Literally, there's like 5% of people that I know who actually say that they love their life. Okay, 5% is an over exaggeration. It's kind of like one or two. And I'm one of them. I could make another 1 hour video about why I love my life so much. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, why would you settle for less? Why would you settle in your demonic spirits? Like, why would you settle with your depression? Why would you settle with your low paying job? Why would you settle with your ugly boyfriend? Like, why would you not want to move up to something great, something better for yourself? And why would you not want to do something that you love and love for the rest of your life? Why would you not want to explore yourself to the fullest and live your life to the fullest? Why would you not want to live a billionaire's dream of living his life to the fullest? Get the fuck out of there right now and do what you fucking love. Okay? Well, that's it for today. And I just hope you're gonna do what you love because it's the whole point of your life. And do not ever settle for less. Do not ever settle for a man with no teeth. Or, yeah. Bye bye.